Alright, so Teryx is looking pretty sad. Some of you may have seen posts on Facebook. We had a little incident this weekend. Teryx found a nice big rock hidden underneath the water. So today, I'm going to be diving into this, checking out what the damage is. So you can see that the A-arm is toast, that lower A-arm is toast for sure. And the wheel, yep, the inside of the wheel's gone. That's gone. The biggest concern is going to be this mount here where the control arm attaches to the frame. That's definitely stretched out there, so I'm going to have to do some repairs there. Once we get this all apart, let's take a closer look at the upper mounts. They look okay, but we'll have to get them cleaned up and see if there's anything else happening there. And then that back lower control arm mounting point, I think that one's okay, but again, once we get it all apart, then we'll take a closer look. Alright, so this is a first for me. Got this wire shopped all around the hub here. It looks like this came from the bead of the tire. It's all kind of metal wire that's got like a rubber, some rubber on it. So basically pulled the metal wire right out of the bead of the tire. As we were driving it, we had to drive it about 3.5 miles damaged like this. So looks like it tore that wire right out of the bead. And that's what's left of the wheel, just the outside of the wheel, just enough to let us drive this thing real nice and slow and get us out of the woods. Wow, unreal. First time I've seen something like that. Seen a lot of destruction, but never pulled the wire out of the bead. Still more in there, but just gonna wait till I get the rest of this apart. Get this hub off and everything, and the rest will come out a lot easier. Alright, so the camera overheated on me. I had to reposition the camera, but did get the wheel hub off. I got the brake caliper off. I didn't take it apart, but I just took it off at the bracket. And tell you what, one thing I'm definitely impressed by is these EBC severe duty pads. We've got almost 2 full seasons on these, and there's actually quite a bit of life left in them. Where is maybe a little uneven, I might think about replacing them. And maybe this caliper, I think that the pin on this caliper is a little bent maybe, so I think that's contributing to the little uneven wear on them. But overall, there's a ton of material still left on them. On the OEM pads, we couldn't get 1 full season out of them, and here we are almost 2 full seasons in on these EBC severe duty pads, and there's still a ton of life left in. There's a lot of material on those pads still, so that's awesome. Of course, we got those EBC severe duty pads on our website for the Teryx. Still got some wire stuck in here, but I think once I get this spindle off, that'll all come off nice and easy. So it's going to take a little bit to get the spindle off, disconnect these brake lines, disconnect the ball joints and the tie rod, and then I can get this spindle off. see on camera, but that bushing is definitely damaged. Same thing with this one. It's kind of oblonged. It's definitely damaged. As far as this mounting point, definitely see that hole is definitely stretched out. Pulled that hole right out. So probably gonna have to roll on some kind of washer or kind of doubling plate there. This one looks okay. I mean, I'll have to take a closer look at it, clean it up after I clean it up, but I think that one is probably okay the way it is. And then I'm gonna have to take a closer look. This one might be bent a little bit towards the back. I might have to again take a closer look at that. Probably end up having to take the skid plate off. See if any of these welds are cracked or anything like that once I get this washed off. Yeah, I can see that this bushing is a little ovaled out as well. Definitely going to need new bushings for both control arms. Again, I'll be able to see better once I get all these parts washed off, but so far this upper control arm looks pretty good. I don't see any paint cracking or anything bent or anything like that, so I think this one's probably good. Ball joint's in good shape. I think this rear bracket's in pretty good shape. Might not have to do much there. We'll see. Might end up welding a doubler on there anyway. Up top. So far those look pretty good. I gotta clean this off a little bit. There's some paint maybe cracking over here, but I'll be able to see better afterwards once it's all cleaned up again. Might just be paint flaking off. Overall, not too shabby. That took the grunt of the damage and the bushings, and this stretched out tab is the worst of it here. That's going to be the most difficult to repair. Not too big a deal, but going to have to weld a doubler on that one. Alright, I'm going to get this all cleaned up.
Lots of doozy.
Oh no!